Okay. So let's go to page. The first page of the rocks.
129, I believe.
129. Yeah, right. So there's a lot of inscriptions. The main point is the rock has three faces in Chinese. The face means dimension here, but you can also think take it literally. They're like an organic shape, you know. It has a spirit. It's a qi. It says the rock must have just like a person, a spirit. Okay, so but let's do some analytical thing first. So in Western sense, we can do a cube, like a rock has three dimensions, just like a cube. Okay, so there's up, front, and side, right?
Yeah.
And the key is this part. This so in Chinese painting, it could be more organic, and somehow this is the like this point. What would you call the division point of the planes or dimensions? Yeah. So this could be like that, right? So let's bring it down to something like that. So there's front, side, and top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one of the points. So this there's outer contour and inner contour. Okay. So the first thing you first technique you use is called go hook, like I think let me see if this is a different word. Yeah.
Did you say goat?
Go in Chinese. I try to make sure, because in simplified characters is like this, and this is like the hook you use to fish. This go means to outline, to contour. So the contour.
Okay.
C-O-N, right? C-O-N-T-O-U-R. Contouring or contour. It could be
contouring hook.
Actually, I think okay. Let me show you the action. In Chinese, the verb go means contouring clockwise. Okay, like this. And then there's another word like this. You see the difference? This is called le, to close, to tight, le. And then in some books you will see this this term, because it's hard to translate, and so they translate into okay, go le. So together means contouring. Go le. You can put a hyphen there. The two words. Go.
Oh, le.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Yeah, go le. I
And
think
it means contour hook.
no, don't. Okay, this noun as a noun is a hook. So some people call it the hook brush. Hook means in calligraphy means this. This is also go. Okay, this is go. Okay, this is go.
Right.
Not like a fishing. So yeah, it is kind of like that, like this. So it has this part like a go. You're right. It's hook. So in calligraphy, go in standard calligraphy is this, right? This is a hook. This is called a hook. But in when you draw a circle, it's also called a go when you draw a circle. Okay. So
Okay.
just like you draw a circle, you start from the lower left to you go all around like this. Okay.
Okay.
But you make some turning point, I will say. So let's just copy this rock to see if we can illustrate this. Okay, so let's do the simple one. This on the bottom, the small one, one big one, two small ones. Now let's do this big one here. So you start from the lower left, and you can kind of plow a little bit. So your brush is against the movement, and then go up. And make find those angular point. And at the top, you lift the brush, and then change the direction of the hair. So when you draw this, you kind of hold the brush straight, and the bristle is a little bit behind, like this, right? Your stroke is on left side, and your brush is leading it, right? But at this point, you want to adjust the brush, so you lift it and then press again, and then to this point, you lift the brush, adjust the angle, and press again. You don't have to lift it away from the paper. So it's like a steps, several steps, and several steps, and then you kind of push the brush to the left, and then you can do this Y. I call it Y. This Y shape, okay, is the division of the upper plane and the side plane. So the side plane has steps. It's another Y here, like that. And so here I missed a little bit the foot. You can make it up. You can extend this if you will. So but the whole shape is a little bit too flat, I guess. But we try to concentrate on the contour first. Don't worry about the shape. In the end, we will try to make work on the shape. So first of all is the outline. You can just call it outline. So outline always start from left to the right, and I think it's probably easier to do this. These three rocks here, like this. This lower part, the two rocks on this side. Okay, let's do the one on the left. Okay, and you can start from the left. I think let's start from the bottom left so you don't get confused. So let's just do this here. Kind of lift the brush to the to the top, and then you kind of fold the bend like this. So the brush is hold at the same position like this, and then you change direction. So it's like pouring here, pouring, right? Pull, and then what do you call this? Side stroke, right? And then plowing, pushing down, like that. So push. This is also like a push, like sideways, and then plowing. This is a side stroke, sideways, right? So pull. This is pushing. You push to start. Okay, push, and then push, pull, side, push. So basically, I hold the brush at the same angle. I don't need to change. Okay, here is another rock here. Start from the lower left. So I do this little dark one first. That's the side one, right? Like this. So my brush is on the left side, right? Then I lift the brush. I only use adjust the angle. I just use the tip to draw the angle here, right? Up to this left point and turn horizontal. Still pouring. And you can wave a little bit to give it a more organic look. So it's not perfectly straight. You can wave a little bit, but not too much. Okay, up and down a little bit, and then at this point, you can use the side of brush, but it's not as thick as that. And then you push, you go up like that, dry brush. And then here you make another small rock. It's a pull to the right, and then side stroke down, push. So it's like, okay. So if I go back to this nice diagram on the top, very top, if I do this in the Western painting, I will do something like this. See, I got all the dimensions, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this side is like this. So
Okay.
you don't need to do this. Yeah. So and then you can suggest that a Y with a Y.
Okay.
Okay, that's conceptual, but the line quality is very important. Let me show you. Do you have this book called the Palace Moon Painting Manual?
No.
No? Okay, you can download it for like less than $5 on our website. It's the rock book. Palace Moon Painting Manual, rock book. What you see? Here's the illustration.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will download it, Henry, but I need to hear. Can you write it down on the paper there? What I'm to look for?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Palace Museum.
Palace.
Museum, right? S-U-M-E. I think I misspelled it. Museum.
Museum?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Palace Museum painting manual.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get that today.
Yeah. The rock book. There are many volumes. You can just buy the rock one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is okay. This illustrates the correct brush stroke like this. It shows you, but this is Chinese. I just explained it to It,
I can see it in the picture.
yeah, how it changes the direction, how it goes. That's the first rock they're talking about, and try to avoid this kind of corner. This unnatural look and weak. This looks like a branch, not so bony, right? This one has too many concave.
Yes.
Okay, try to avoid the concave corners. It should be more convex. This is like also right. So if you have that book, you can. You don't have to copy the wrong one. So just the correct one. This one, yeah. So I can show you one more time. Just to put on this paper. So this is the order. I think that's what we talked about. The beginning is the number one from this lower color. The red arrow suggests you go down and then go up, and you can lift the brush to start over again if you want, or you can just continue. Make some pulses, and then you lift the brush kind of, and then press, and then bend. That's reach the highest point, and you lift again, and then just I just take advantage of this stroke, and then go down like that, and push the brush up, and then go back a little bit to finish. So it's the tip is hidden, right? So that's the. So you always remember this is the number one. I would say 2, the turning point. Maybe 3, and this is 4. But it's a continuous line. So you could just like a clockwise, and then you can add another stroke like this. So this is called closing 5. Okay. This is a separate stroke. So this part, it could be the other direction, counterclockwise, counterclockwise, and this is le. So go le together. So your first tool in painting rocks is go le, outline or contouring. Okay. That's the. Just like a Photoshop, they got toolbox, right? And then the next we'll talk about in the future. Maybe they will. So we have more kind of go to go. After this, we'll talk another tool. Maybe next class will be this surface texture. You might already know it intuitively. So like dry brush, surface texture, but you don't have to do it at this point. If it happens, like if you use a side stroke, you will see white, flying white. That's already. So go le and wrinkle texture sometimes cannot be separated. But since this book is black and white, it's pretty clear that they.
Let me ask you one question, Henry.
Sure.
When you're starting from left to right, are you pushing at the beginning?
Yeah. You hide the stroke, so you go to the opposite direction a little bit, to hide the tip.
Okay.
To hide the tip.
And then when you get to the top, you're pulling.
Yeah, you can push it to. You on the left is pouring. On my right, you're left-handed or right-handed? Right-handed.
Right-handed.
Yeah. So on your right side, there are more kind of side stroke to get the what do we call volume or the side. So let's do this page. So these 3 rocks. Can I see your exercise? See if or maybe we should do one more. Not too bad. Okay, good. So you can increase the contrast of the line. Let me show you how this was done. Okay, let me go back to the first page. So we need to have a very clear first page. Okay, now let's just do this part. This rock is more clear, I think. So you can go from this corner. See the brush just by pushing. I got this thick like a shady part, and then this lid part, this young or lid part. You can push. I think if you push, the brush is like this. So your brush handle is pointing, not moving. You just push the brush up, so the brush is kind of like this against the direction you move, right? And then on top, like you said, you pull a little bit horizontal before you change direction. So this from this point you start to change. So push, and you can push up, kind of, if you want this coarse line like in the book. And then here you see this bending, just like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if you hold the brush straight, you can also do this, just like this. You go like, so you got this part a little bit squarish, more harder. You can see it lifted the brush and then down, just like you write the character, like I'm glad you learned Chinese characters, right? Like this, just like this corner, this squarish corner. So you kind of lift the brush and then change the direction. You can twist a little bit, so the brush hair, from here you pull the brush, the hair is on the left. Now you try to put it on the top, so it's like this, right? So it's just like that, just like this. And then here, pull a little bit, and then another step, and then push again. Okay, and you can do another. This is like a number 3, right? Number 3, and then here is a V shape, like this. Push. So you do a lot of pushing, push, and hook. You don't have to push all the time, but if whenever possible, I will push. Yeah, I just push that little stroke there, and then you can. This is called choppy stroke, right? You can add this choppy stroke by kicking up, like this, like that. This kick down, chopping stroke, like a cutting, X cutting, yeah. X cut. The style on the bottom in yellow in this book is more like X cut strokes, yeah. So do you recommend that I try these? Okay, I will say the yellow, the contemporary illustration is a little more student friendly because the book it got lots of it's woodcut block print, not a photograph. So the one in the yellow background is a photograph.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely am going to get this book.
Yeah. So let me show you this. I'll just, before you get the book, you can watch my screen. I can show you the interpretation. Okay, on this one. So the one on the right, the Y, I think it's is what the concept I like to talk about. So do
you start with the largest mass first?
I started from the contour first. The whole thing.
A big rock first or little rock first?
I started with the big one. Okay, so always start from the lower left, and I call this part a stone nose. You can also start from the stone nose. It's optional. Wait a minute. Let me show you what stone nose means. This is the stone nose. In the middle section, you see a nose. This is what we call the stone nose. Stone nose is talked about in I think in this book some page I think maybe in the mountain part, or maybe this page. It looks like that. Yeah, that's similar. Okay, it's usually the middle part, like this rock here on page 133. This rock like here, you see the middle section that pops, right? Yeah.
It's the protruding part.
Protruding, right, protruding. Okay. You got it. Yeah, okay. So this is the one you can start with. If it's a front view large rock, and then you go either left or right, and then you go up. You don't have to make a stop there. So you understand the structure. You don't have to copy exactly the strokes. We try to be analytical first. Okay, so to try to understand the underlying structure. So this, without doing that, why? It's already, you should, in your mind, you should see, the dimensions we talked about. So this is the side, right? And you can put some dry stroke to enhance that. This is the side stroke, right? Side dimension. And whereas the top, you don't have to do, but you can just draw a little Y. Try to, the sample goes down all the way, that creates more wrinkles. It doesn't matter. So I try to make only three dimensions here. The front, well, it could be more. 3 in Chinese means multiple. Okay, just 3. We don't count the number beyond 3. So 1 produce 2, 2 produce 3. 3 means many. Okay, yeah. In Taoism, 3 means many. Yeah. Okay, that's the this rock, and then this small rock, very simple. Just go up and then go all the way there. That's it. So it's a loop, right?
Okay.
Do you like any particular rock in this illustration? I can show. I can just continue.
Probably to do the bottom left one. It looks the most difficult. That way
okay, bottom left.
I can look at the video.
Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, this is a little bit challenge because it has like a cliff kind of. So let's do the contour first. You don't have to copy exactly. This is like scholar's rock, the little strange rock. So you go from the left corner up. It's okay. The whole shape is like this. Basically, you need to have in mind something like this, right? Something like that. It's the whole. So you do the envelope first. And you can go down to the middle and then go up. Here is another V shape. I can just put a V, and then you can have some little V's to enhance that. This is a division line between planes. Yeah, so you can add some. Oops, I think it's a horizontal wrinkle here. Horizontal wrinkle. It's a little style, more different style. I think basically, it's maybe not very good for beginners. It's very stylized. Okay, like this. So it's a combination of 2 rocks. One a little more rugged. This one's a little rounded on the bottom. So that's the shady part. You can put more texture, or we call this kind of dry brush wrinkle. It's like the crinkles in the on the skin. 春, yeah, yeah, that's the word in Chinese. That's the this in the background. I try to always identify the why, the why is you're not in the calligraphy class anymore, right? It's in seal script, the word heal in like oracle bone style is like the pictograph. This is the Y. It's like the valley of two between two peaks, two peak, yeah, but not the high mountain. You know, the mountain, the character for mountain is like this. Right? You know that, and this is the mountain. The mountain. This is a hill. Hill is like this in standard script. So this character is very crucial to recognize the underlying structure of a rock, just like we talked about in the beginning. I think this piece is very clear. It has this texture, this division of 3 dimensions. This suggests not only the skyline, but also the inner structure of mountains and peaks in the future. You know, we'll see a lot of like a rounded mountain. It has this character here, and the continued this shape combined, it forms the what we call the dragon man. So we'll talk about that later more. But even in the rock, you can see this the presence of this character too. It's pronounced as a CH or CUH, right? Q. So I think Q. QIU. That's the Chinese pronunciation. I just call it Y, a Y formation or Y split. Yeah. So you look for it. It will help to compose a rock. Like when you stack them together, you know, it's if you got lots of this character here, you know, this little formations.
Okay.
This is all from this character. So this, when Chinese ancient Chinese created this character, they did this ideograph, pictograph, right? Yeah, they stylized or patternized. They use this like a element to summarize, to analyze from the observation of the natural form. They summarize into this word. It's very smart, right? And you will see them anywhere in landscape.
And so some rocks might be more specific, like the ones in the front, but maybe then you start to stylize and pattern the
So
rocks as they go back.
yeah, you can see I can use this pattern to build a mountain, and it looks like a classical painting seen in museum, right? Without adding those wrinkles or texture. The fundamental shape is like that.
Okay.
So I think when you use this book, it teaches you more of the idea, not just copy the technique. You try to develop the concept so you can create your own landscape without copying the master pieces or natural. You have a reference, the frame of reference. Like for example.
So then you're more independent to make up your own painting, less dependent on the master painting.
Exactly. So in let's just jump into this a little bit. So we'll go through that later. But you can see this pattern that we just talked about, right? So
yes.
In the later, this is where it describe the outline and the interlocking brush stroke. It's called 脉络, the veins like a black vessel. Just like we call driving vein, right? This.
Okay.
And here it's so if you are familiar with this pattern, I try to show you the most fundamental right away before you build, go into mountains. But even from the rock, I can see some of the.
I really want to keep this very fundamental.
Yeah. So this is why I think so I will use this concept to build rocks or to develop the structure. Yeah. Right. Let's go to page 130. Okay. You can read the text, the translation later. So this is called grouping. The grouping of rocks. They are basically a combination of different size of rocks. Okay, they are large and small. Could be large, small, and medium. If there are three, but if you have one and the two and the three, and let me go through the numbers. Okay, let's just do one first. One is like a triangle, but not symmetrical triangle, right? So now
you're on page 130, Henry.
Yeah, page 130. Let me see. Yeah, the one on my screen here. This upper right corner one is the one I just did.
Okay.
Yeah, this one. Okay. You can see. I think it's this book always start from here. Let's just do this. So you can start from here, and then close like that, right? So that's close like this, a little lower. Close either higher or lower, I think. So you can go like this. Okay, here, and a little higher maybe also. And then you can add another stroke in between, maybe. So this is just one rock. You can vary it. Here's the method I would show you. So I try to use this method we just learned to create different, slightly different rocks, and I try maybe also to do it in different brush strokes. But this one I think is too soft here, so to correct that, you can either use less press less, or you can lift the brush. Do this 1, 2, and just hold the brush straight, just like a bending the stroke, right? Yeah. So you got a little bit more like calligraphy corner.
Okay.
And you can have this corner more squarish like this, right? So these are possible, and then so if you have an imaginative ground like a lawn, or water, what do? The rock in the water, you don't have to do the bottom. If they sit in the garden or on the grass, it will be leveled like this. But you don't have to paint it exactly like the too flat. You can have some kind of rough edge here for vegetation. So this side usually is rough. The top is more smoother, right? And this part usually is dry or rough because it's on the ground, it's in the soil or on the grass, right? So this is one rock. What about two rocks? Two rocks, you make one small, one big. The small in the front, maybe. Okay, so you do the small one first. You can start from the left corner, right? And then top, and then bend the brush down, close. Okay, you can go up a little bit if you want, like that. And then start from this on top over again, continue to the top, the apogee of the triangle, and then change direction, side stroke down, push to the left, up, and you can add another upper stroke if needed, like this, dry stroke. Okay. So we haven't talked about ink. Later you can use lighter ink to show you clearly. I just use black, just like the book, but you don't have to use dark. You can dilute the ink with water if you want, if the brush is too dry, kind of. So that's two rocks. Let's do another one. Maybe we make one a little rounder, between round and square maybe, and then yeah, a little round also. And you can do something like this. So always keep the top kind of the lid part empty. So you don't do the shading all the way up. Keep it on the bottom, the shading part on the bottom. I can make another more squarish one, or triangular one. The line, you can imagine the light is coming from the left. Okay, so you can do something like this. You can start from the shady part. Okay, like this, down, push to the left, and then lift the brush, change the angle. Just use the tip to do the lid part, and this is the top, right? And then going to the shady part again, and push. This is the shady part, and you can add another dimension like that. So, and you can then adjust a little bit. So that this is still considered one large, one small, right? It don't have to be separate, but just in your mind, you're building it with two pieces. So this is two, this is one, and let's do the three. The three, you can do the large one first, the envelope first. Okay, let's start from the left corner, a big triangle, and then a little bit steps going down to the corner on the right. Push it horizontally, and then start over again from middle, like this. A little small rock, just like that, and then a little larger one on the right, like this, and then you can add some slant strokes, dry brush strokes to add wrinkles to finish. So this is the three, 1, 2, and big. Three. You can call it 3 dimensions, but here we're talking about the grouping of large and small. So try to squeeze the small, like triangular shapes, make it tight, and then make big. Leave some space, like on top of the large one. And before you do the shading, you by vary the size and the shape, you already created a kind of contrast, right? Okay, let's do 5. There's no 4 because 4. Actually, there's a 4 in that book. There's on a mustard book. There's a 4. Right? You see that? Here. This
one
one
at the bottom.
On upper left here. Yeah, I think maybe it's
upper left.
Yeah, this one is a 4.
Okay, thank you.
That's number 4. Okay. And that number 4, I would do the small rocks first. Okay, so you do the bottom one first. You could start from the left too. So this is more a squarish one, a little triangle one to the left, to the right, a big what do you call pentagon, right? Pentagon. Okay. Five star, 5 corner one here. And then big piece, wrap it up. The whole thing you also need to pay attention. It's a triangle, right? It's a triangle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4, right? And then you can add some wrinkles. And some wrinkles on the bottom. Okay, that's 4 rock. Let's do 5 to finish. Okay, you can start from the front, or you can start from the left. That's maybe it's a good idea to start from the left, so you control the whole shape, right? So we start from this corner.
Where is the 5, Henry? I'm sorry.
The 5 is on the lower left. Lower left.
Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the big one is 5. Okay.
Yeah, the 5. Yeah. Okay, the 5. You can start from this corner here, but it's kind of hard. I realize you should start either from this one in the front or this one in the front. The 2 of them are in the front. That should be good point to start. So you don't have to kind of leave room for them. So you can squeeze in this one. So you can do this 1, this 2, and then squeeze in another one behind. So number 1, then 2, 3, right, and then 4, right, 4. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go big. Or you can push that to the left. So that's the big shape, and then you add some wrinkles to finish. This is the wrinkle texture. So, but the point is 1, 2, 3, 4. You can start from this corner is like a cornerstone. This is another corner, but this one number 2 is in the front of number 4. Or you can do 1, 2, 3, and then 4 here in the middle.
You're back up very soon, Mister. You're back soon.
I decided not to take her
Why?
because nothing was hurting and so I decided not to take her.
Okay.
I couldn't say they're gonna ask well what's that there's no pain and I don't see any bruises, so nothing has happened in the last 15 hours, so they're just gonna keep an eye on me.
Okay.
And I told them, just call me in case there's something happening.
I was thinking about for scabies being contagious.
No, that's why I'm taking off the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking measurements too.
Throw it in the washing machine. I'll wash it right away. Oh, sorry,
No
sorry,
problem.
Henry. We're having my mother-in-law is in a home now.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry, I got,
no problem.
yeah. Sorry.
Okay, any questions about grouping?
No. I think we're at an hour at this point.
Oh, let me see. We started at 2:30, right? Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, we
2:30.
have 10 more minutes. Okay.
10 more minutes. If you have time, I can.
No, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
We just got thrown off the case there for a minute.
Okay. So the next page is similar to this page. Is in the previous page is the grouping of numbers, but now it talks about alternation between large and small space forms, small shapes. Two principles, 2 ways. One is small surround the large. This one on the left, small surround the large,
Okay.
and large embrace the small.
Okay.
Okay, two ways. Well, it does it make any difference? I don't know. Okay, probably it is. Okay, let's do this small one on the
Hand
top.
in glove. Hand in glove.
Yeah. Okay. So the hand glove. Yeah, you can start from the glove. Then let's just do.
Do we start with the small in the front?
Yeah, the lower
Okay.
left lower right corner first.
Okay.
So you can start. You can do a small rock, just like a regular small rock, and then just like a two rocks we just did, like one large, one small, and then you can paint a larger one on top of that. Because I know there are more to come, so I don't make a closing until I do another layer outside that one. So there are different layers, kind of, and it becomes thinner too. So that's the large embracing the small.
Yes.
Okay, large embracing the small. Okay, this is a small one in the inside, outside the large. Let's do this one. Small surround the large. How we do this one? So we better just do the large first, right? Or you can. Let's do this. We always start from the corner. So this corner is 2 small ones.
The small.
Yeah, 2 small, one triangular, one on top of that. So it makes them kind of stacked together, one on top of the other. The one on top means behind, right? And then make a larger one on this side. So you, in your mind, if you know the small surround the large, so the large must be empty, more empty, right? So you can draw the center first, maybe just like this, like that. So leave a lot of empty space there, and then make some more. Here is the character that Q or Y. Whenever I build up, I divide the space. I use this shape. Here's Y, the letter Y. You see. Okay. So I don't have to copy. I just try to identify those split point. If the book is not clear, you try to make it clear. Okay. See the split point I try to create, and then here I want to make a little more here. Here we go, right? This V shape, right? So it might at the first looks very very confusing, but I hope after this class, just like you see orchids, you will see the pattern of this shape. Okay. Do you see that? Do you see this? Everywhere, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's just starting to repeat like a pattern.
Yeah. So you derive order from chaos. Okay, and then some are suggested. See, like here, you may see. I think I need to find it. If not present, I make it clear. So sometimes it's a little lower here. Maybe in this area there's a Y there. I almost found it, missed
Yeah,
it.
you see the Y's in a lot of this.
Yeah. Try to find
and the hills.
The K or the Y, the T doesn't matter, but the split, the division lines. And here you see that this is Y, this Y here. So this part, when you paint, you need to make sure it's it meets, it tightens up. So this is the tight part. So this part could be very loose. It will hold together with these joints. This kind of key points, key division points. So and then finally on this page, on the upper portion of this page, see. Let's do the big Y first. Today's lesson is about Y. Okay. Let's do this. So I would find right in the middle of this picture here is a big division, left and right. Right. This just like here. And then, so that is the center of the division, and then you divide it will divide the rock into left and right. Right. Here it's another formation here. Okay. Also remember, always start from just like
I see where you are in the painting now. I was having a hard time finding where you were looking, but now I see it.
Okay.
So you start with the big Y.
Yeah. I try to
Okay.
to identify the big Y. So, and then this little ones, small Y's. I simplify it. I think I need to simplify it so you can see. So this is the front. Here is another Y here. Okay, this part. This is Y. Here is Y, and here's Y. Here's Y. Right. And here. Let's go down. And just use side strokes, dry brush, and some wrinkles. And the large, okay, this part is large in breast, small and small in reverse, but just alternate large and small, basically, right? So you can have a Y here, and you can build your own, in the end you can build your own landscape. You can just develop along this this pattern very easily, and you can have a Y on top of this, maybe. Okay, and make the shading. I will talk more later, but briefly, you shade on top of a contour, so to make the front pop, kind of like this.
Sort of similar to Western style.
Yeah, exactly. So you make dark against the light, they call it.
Okay.
Yeah, dark against light. See, dark against the light. So the light pops, and so this is usually the dark is the center of the Y. You see, even here it's here, but you don't put shading strokes on both sides of the contour. Above the contour usually, which is behind. Yeah, see this part?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Because then you'd lose the dimension.
Yeah, right. It's you're cutting that shape negatively. So that's time now. Okay, we did pretty intensive in 1 hour, 3 pages.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So, but the concept is very simple.
It's clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've got it. I think I understand it. I'm going to watch this a couple of times, but I think I basically understand what you're trying to say.
To summarize, you use this contour tool like this. Okay, you go from left, and then you divide it into a Y.
Yeah.
In the inner outer contour, inner contour. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the two tools I use. So it will become this, and that equals to the Western concept of a cube.
Okay.
Because this is the Y.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Henry, thanks a lot. I'll see you. I'm going to be out of town until the 18th, so I don't know if you will. I don't know when Victoria's class is going to be.
Yeah, she hasn't decided. Don't worry about that. Anytime.
Okay.
Yeah. So usually, if available, it's okay to follow her class. Otherwise, I have to make a note to myself.
Yeah. So it'll be toward the end of the month.
Okay. After 18th, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If her class is earlier, then you can take a recording, and then we will do the class anytime when you return. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thanks, Henry.
Thank you. Have a good vacation or whatever your trip.
Thank you.
Bye bye now.